basically what happens with the chemotherapy is the nerve endings get fried, which is like, for example, why my hair is so curly, because the ends of my hair follicles got fried. You know,
You didn't
it's
have
like
curly hair before you did
not
the
as
chemo?
curly as this, you know, and it happens a lot that people will, you know, some people who have curly hair end up with straight hair, and most often people with, you know, most people have straight hair and they end up with curly hair or wavy hair. It's like an internal perm, because those chemicals are actually going throughout your entire body. I mean, your whole body is being rinsed with the chemotherapy chemicals. It's just the same as rinsing your hair from the outside with chemicals, and it's a burn. And so that's, you know, the ends of your nerve endings are the same as like the ends of your hair, and they're very pointy, you know, and hair-like, and they're thin and fragile on the ends. And so just in the same way that the hair, you know, if you held a lighter to a piece of hair, you know, hold fire to hair, it'll curl back up, and that's what happens to those nerve endings. They curl up and shrink in and get burned. And so you do the physical therapy with touching different kinds of things and doing the hot and cold. You know, there's different kinds of nerve endings. There's a hot and cold temperature nerve, and there's also like a pressure nerve and a tactile nerve. So you're trying to stimulate all the different kinds of nerve endings to help them reacquaint themselves and get all your feeling back. There's always hope, you know, because every cell in your body is going to regenerate. Some of them take 7 years to do it, you know, like the cells in your thigh bone, which are, you know, dense internal, you know, cells. But you know, the cells in your eyes are regenerating all the time. The ones in your mouth are regenerating all the time, and just the same way your blood is regenerating all the time. So that's why we have to do things to help ourselves regenerate as often as we can. It's easy to forget, you know, if you're not sick, or, you know, and you don't have any immediate need for health concerns, you forget that, you know, you need to help your body facilitate regeneration all the time, whether you've had cancer or not.
So what else can you do to help facilitate regeneration?
Well, eating good food, you know, changes in the diet, you know, eliminating all kinds of chemicals and, you know, all the things you hear about all the time, free radicals, and, you know, put less toxins inside your body, and that's a big key. Eat pure food, you know, and also just love, you know, and be less angry and be more relaxed, because the less angry you are and the more relaxed you are, the better your body's going to function. Because as soon as you start going into a stress reaction in your body, then your body is busy. You know, it doesn't have time to regenerate because it's too busy answering the calls of your immediate needs that you're imposing on it. So it's difficult for me. I'm not a very relaxed person, you know, and I think one of the toughest things about having cancer or any kind of disease is that it forces you to change, and forces you to change your daily living, you know. And it'd be nice to think that, oh my gosh, I got sick, oh now I have cancer, well now I'm just going to, you know, take this chemotherapy or eat these pills or do some radiation, and then I'm just going to go off and be myself and continue on to live in the same destructive way I have been for all this time. It's difficult to realize that, you know, you need to make changes in changes in your internal body, changes in your external body, changes in your mind, and maybe sometimes in your heart.